some time out to talk about a 6/8 rhythm called Bembe. And Bembe is one of the most universal 6/8 rhythms that we have in our language, and it's been used in a variety of situations and musical styles that you can take the Bembe and you can sort of incorporate it into, you can play it in funk, you can play it in jazz, you can play it in, pop, whatever. When the time is right, there's a lot of music that goes into a 6/8 or a 12/8 feel, right? 12/8 meaning that we have 4 triplets. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Right? So we can be called either 12/8 or 6/8. And the great thing about these rhythms is that you can really get creative with them, and the more that you work through them and become comfortable with them, you can do your own sort of interpretation of this, which has been done many times by many different cats, not only Afro-Cuban cats, but funk cats and jazz cats have all really used this rhythm in their playing somewhere. And it's great to play on certain gigs that you might be doing where you want to either spice something up or sort of change the feel around a little bit. And because it's really, when you're playing 6 and you're playing 4 in Afro-Cuban drumming, it's really the same thing. They alter and go back and forth between those two rhythms like liquid. So they're hearing both of those things at the same time. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an exercise to work on, just to sort of start to get the juices flowing in terms of learning how to go from 6/8 and 4/4. So I just want to start with 6/8 clave and play that. We've already talked a little bit about in the previous series about 3/2 clave with the son and the rumba, I should say. And now we're going to just do it with 6/8. So I'll count it off, and then you'll hear what that sounds like. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, so there's a basic 6/8 clave. Now you can also play, I should say 3/2 6/8 clave. You can also play that on the 2 side first, and that would sound like this: 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. So that one takes some getting used to, but anyway, so you can play those both 3/2 2 3 on the 6 side. And then a cool little exercise to get into was something that I learned from El Negro, Horacio El Negro Hernandez, where you're just going to basically play, switch back and forth between triplets and 1/8 notes. So you got duple feel, triple feel, and play the clave over the top of that. So I'm going to start with 3/2 rumba clave, and then switch to 3/2 6/8 clave. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 1/8 notes for the 3/2 rumba clave, and then triplets for the 6/8 clave. So you'll hear what I'm talking about. So that's going back and forth, and that's a really cool little exercise. And then also switch that around and do left hand, play clave with the left, play the subdivisions with your right. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so those are a few different exercises to do, going from the 4-4-3-2 and the 6-8-3-2. And then now let me just break down a little bit of Bembe for you. And for that, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the cowbell, and I'm going to actually play the bell pattern for Bembe, and it sounds like this. So if you want to hear the clave inside of that, the first thing that I played was the clave. I'm not sure if you caught that, but I'm just going to play the clave underneath the bell and let you hear what that sounds like. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take take my left hand and sort of start to get into what the conga drums would be playing when I'm playing Bembe, and try to mimic some of that while maintaining my pulse of what the bell is doing. So this takes a little bit of independence, but Justin will have this written out for you, and so you can read it and you can check it out. All right, so that goes like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's basically, you know, how you can start just working on the Bembe. And I like to play the bass drum. I like to play it on beat 1. You know, so you know, different situations call for different things. Some guys like to play the 4. You know, play 4 against the 6, and that's all cool if there's room for that, but sometimes there's not always room for that. So I like to just put the bass drum, just drop it on 1, and that's it, and then have this other thing going on top, leave some space for some other things to happen. So that would sound like this. And then as your independence grows, If I play the 4, I like to maybe play it on the hi-hat, and then you play the 4 against the 6, so that you get something like this. So there's a little introduction to Bembe. Very cool rhythm, something that you can, you know, incorporate in different situations, and also build your independence of, you know, playing different parts, different melodies with different limbs. And then just check out, you know, some of the guys that I mentioned, and listen to their records, and you'll definitely hear. And then also, you can't go wrong with listening to, in my opinion, the greatest rumba group in the world, which is Los Muñequitos de Matanzas. Man, pick up all of their recordings, and you will hear that stuff, and you'll learn a lot from checking them out. So, till next time, thanks for listening.